Elijah Evans, No Use for Abuse.
My name is Elijah Evans. I am the CEO/founder of No Use for Abuse Incorporated. My inspiration from starting No Use for Abuse came from a childhood experience I had where I was in a single parent home and I was suffering abuse at the hands of my mother. One of the biggest things was that I was burned by her on 43% of my body in hot water, and I lost toes on my right foot. Until this day, it still causes me problems medically and physically. When you're growing up in a foster home, a lot of times you miss that personal connection with your parent or someone of the older age, a mentorship. A lot of times, especially if you're in a group home or a large foster home, you don't get the love and attention that you necessarily get in your home with an actual parent who loves you.
Elijah, at the age of, I want to say maybe 8 years old, he had a dream. He wanted to host a Christmas party for kids that were in foster care because he knew what it was like when he was in foster care not to receive a gift that he really wanted.
No Use for Abuse's mission is to help local kids that are in foster care and to provide them with the necessary tools to succeed in school, at home, anywhere. The Christmas party that he runs, he provides very specific Christmas gifts for each of the children. You go shopping, wrapping the individual gifts, throwing a big old huge party with lots of food, and having all this social time before, and then they open the gifts and more picture taking, and so they have a lot of good memories.
I can see this little boy who received a football maybe 3 years ago, and he thought it was the biggest, neatest thing to receive a new football. And he looked up at Elijah, who was 13 or 14, and I just saw the hope in that child's face because of Elijah.
Specifically with the Back to School Bash, they provided school supplies so these kids wouldn't have it. Having taught many years, I imagine that would be very embarrassing for a kid to appear at school, no book sack, no supplies, no nothing.
At the end of each event, that's his ultimate goal, is for each child to leave there knowing that there is hope for them. You know, tomorrow is going to be a better day. It may not actually be tomorrow, but your tomorrow is going to come.
I think that No Use for Abuse in our events and our Christmas parties help to just bring hope to foster children and just show that even though things can get bad, they can always get better.
I believe Elijah is motivated by really just helping others. He has a heart for helping, for serving, and I think more so helping the children is because he's been there. He knows what the children are going through. He would give up anything to help someone else.